Yeah, you know BTS.
Hey guys, Irene here. Thank you for tuning in and watching my video. I wanted to make this video because I have just recently discovered how much I love BTS. You guys know BTS? I'm sure you do. I know everybody knows who they are. Some people don't know their music. Some people don't know what they're like. Some people don't know their names. And I was one of them. I'm a recent army recruit, army convert. I am a BTS army mom, mature audience, whatever, but I am an army, and I only just recently discovered them. I wouldn't say discovered, I only recently realized how much I love them. And because I've got no other friends my age who seem to love it as much as I do, or even like it a little bit, I've decided to turn to YouTube because I know that there are other people who definitely love them as much as I do. So yay! And we can all just like chit chat and talk about them since I've got no one else to talk about them to. So I knew about BTS before, and I was aware of them for a few years already because my daughter's 12, so she had talked about them before, but it was like, as a mom, I was like, yeah, whatever. I never really got into K-pop. K-pop has been around for ages, obviously, you know. They've been around since I was probably a teenager, but I really wasn't into them. I was one of those people that was like, what's so good about what's so good about K-pop? You can't even understand them, you know, so you're gonna have to, like, you know, read subtitles. So I was one of those people. And after now a decade maybe after K-pop has been around in the non-Korean world, you know, I live in Singapore, so before that I was living in Australia. So Australia even more, nobody was really into K-pop unless you're probably Koreans, I guess. So yeah, I was aware of BTS and I knew who they were. My daughter would even say, which one is your bias? I'm like, what the heck is a bias? I know, like, if you're biased to somebody, but I've never heard it being used as like, who's your favorite member? So I'm like, I don't know any of them, so I'll just randomly choose. So I was like, yeah, this guy, because he can speak English. If you're a BTS army, you know that RM is the one that can speak fluent English. I think that was the only reason why I chose him. I don't know why. No particular reason. He's good looking and all, yeah. So now it's March in 2019, and I bought tickets to BTS, and they had their concert in January 2019 in Singapore, January 19th. I will never ever forget it. Honestly, I've never really been to a concert in Singapore, and I just was like, oh, BTS is coming, so we have to buy tickets. So I was like, okay, I just want to go. I just want to be part of the, you know, like the huge, you know, be a part of the crowd watching this huge band, one of the biggest bands in the world. But to me, they were just like, yeah, okay, I just want to go there, just see what it's like. So when I got there, I was so shocked. Apparently there was like 55,000 people. It blew my mind. And I've heard of some of their songs before, but I didn't know that by heart or anything. So when I was there, it was just the most awesome concert I had. Well, I haven't really got much to compare to because I haven't really been to many concerts, but it was like the best experience I've ever had. The guys were just off the chains. They were like dancing non-stop and singing at the same time. The energy level was like way up here. It was just awesome. I have some footage from the concert, so you know, it's here, but I'm not gonna play any, might not play music to it in case, you know, copyright issues. So yeah, let me know if you also went to the BTS concert wherever you are. You know, it doesn't have to be in Singapore. Did you go, and what did you think of it? Anyway, since then, after the concert, I went back home and I was like, just thinking about them, I was like, hey, how awesome is this group? Their music is so good. And you know, with other K-pop music, I've never really got into it because the music just never drew me in. I was never captivated by it. I was never like, you know, it was like, it just never really, it never really caught on to me. But BTS, I'm like, oh my gosh, I just wish I knew about them earlier. I wish I knew about them sooner so that I could have watched more of their stuff. I could have learned their songs, learned their names. So at the concert, I only knew a few of their names. I couldn't even, I wasn't even sure the names of the others. But now, I know who they are. I know RM, Jungkook, J-Hope, Suga, Jimin, and Jin. I can tell them all apart. And even when I'm listening to their music, I know whose voice is whose. It's like, oh. I also watched Burn the Stage, and during that time I felt so emotional. I was like going up a roller coaster, and I'm kind of feeling like that's how they were feeling, that it's such a roller coaster ride for all of them. They must, you know, go through so much just to put on good performances, to be the best that they can be, to show us how good they are. It almost made me sad thinking about, you know, they feel like they have so much pain, so much conflict in them. I guess when they've started in this career so early, it makes them kind of question their choices maybe. But I really hope that they don't get burnt out and that they don't feel so like suffocated or anything. And I really hope that they're just happy. Honestly, my connection to them, my own connection to them, is so strong that even when I watch some of their videos, I remember I watched a video of the members were giving Jungkook a surprise birthday party, and he was like, you know, they were putting on an act where they were like, you know, scolding him and picking out his faults and stuff, and he really thought they were being, you know, they were real, that it wasn't that they were being mean, but they were like, you know, telling him his faults. So when he got the birthday cake, he, you know, cried and everything, and I was like, oh my gosh, you know, I felt like so bad for him, and I felt like, you know, I wanted to just reach out into the camera and go, hey, don't cry, it's all right, you know. And it was the same when J-Hope got those video messages for his birthday. I think it would have been a couple of years ago, or, you know, last year or something, and he was holding on to he was holding in his tears, and then when the videos of his family came on, he just like started bawling, and that was when I was like, oh, and I started crying too. I couldn't believe it. I've never felt this kind of emotional connection with any kind of bands or anything. Okay, this is just basically a quick video just to say, hey, I'm part of the ARMY fans now, ARMY universe now. So if you guys are also ARMYs, BTS ARMYs, do leave a comment down below and tell me how much you love them too, and why you love them, and when did you start liking them. Oh man, I really regret. I wish I knew them earlier when they debuted, or just earlier. But it's never too late. I am getting there. I'm gonna watch everything that they've made, and yeah, no, that doesn't sound stalkerish at all, but I really hope that they come back to Singapore so I can watch another one of their concerts. So thanks for watching, and I hope to do more BTS kind of thought related videos, not reactions, because I don't think it's gonna be a reaction since I've already watched them, but I'll try and see if I can cover some of the what my thoughts are on the videos that I watch. Okay, see you guys next time. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and watch my other videos if you are interested. Thanks guys, bye.